Hello, my name is Peggy Lawrence, and I am a contracts professional. I have over 22 years of experience, and today I would like to talk to you about women-owned businesses in the federal acquisition process. Women-owned businesses are underrepresented within the acquisition process. The U.S. federal government is the biggest consumer of goods and services in the world.
However, according to Boone and Kurt's Contemporary Business 14th edition, in the United States today, more than 10 million firms are owned by women employing more than 13 million workers and generating nearly $2 trillion in sales. In fact, 40% of all privately held companies are owned by women. Further, nearly 2 million businesses are owned by women of color, employing 1.2 million people and generating $165 billion in annual revenues.
On the other hand, federal spending increased over $3 billion between 2001 and 2008, while the federal contracts secured by women-owned firms have seen shortfall after shortfall, said Margaret Dorfin, CEO of the U.S. Women's Chamber of Commerce. And now, with the release of the FY 2008 data, we find that women-owned businesses lost over $12 billion of opportunities in FY 2008, as the federal government failed to meet the remarkably low goals of 5% for contracting with women-owned small businesses. For more than 10 years, the federal government has failed to meet their own goals, and for more than 9 years, the Small Business Administration has failed to implement the Women's Procurement Program, which was established by Congress to meet and assist federal agencies to overcome this tragic shortfall, added Dorfin.
Of equal importance, Congress established an aspirational goal in 1978 for the percentages of annual prime contracting spending that should be awarded to small businesses each year. Congress later set the government-wide goal of 23% and created a subset of goals to support the participation of special segments of the small business community. Small disadvantaged business, 5%. Woman-owned small businesses, 5%. Service-disabled veteran-owned small businesses, 3%. And small businesses in historically underutilized business zones, 3%. These goals help ensure that a diverse set of small businesses share in the jobs and opportunities created by the federal contracting.
For instance, frenemy is a term being used in the acquisition community. According to the Urban Dictionary, it's a single dichotomous relationship in which two parties involved interact, sometimes as best friends and in other instances as worst enemies, in a continual, perpetual cycle. SBA is encouraging women in small businesses, women-owned small businesses, to make frenemies. When determining which socioeconomic program to use for an acquisition, the contracting officer should consider, at a minimum, results of the market research that was done to determine if there are socioeconomic firms capable of satisfying the agency requirements, meaning it only takes 2 small woman-owned businesses that are deemed responsible to respond during the request for information stage, i.e., market research. Now, to how to use your frenemy. Call How to use your frenemy? Call a female friend in the same business that you are in and tell her that there is an opportunity out there she may be interested in. Let her know you are interested as well. Once the solicitation is released for competition, she will become the enemy. In conclusion, the Woman-Owned Small Business Federal Contract Program will provide greater access to federal contracting opportunities for women-owned small businesses and economically disadvantaged women-owned small businesses. The program allows contracting officers for the first time to set aside specific contracts for certified women-owned small businesses and economically disadvantaged woman-owned small businesses, and will help federal agencies achieve the existing statutory goals of 5% of federal contracting dollars being awarded to women-owned small businesses.